Ha!
Ah!
On the Mondays, I'm like doing this double teaming thing, which is kind of funny, and I think it's like weird where I'm closing out Geek Tank and over here at the same time. So I've been wearing my headphones because I found out the first time that it doesn't. I can't control the volume. So like I'll bring this up and it starts playing the music over my microphone, and it comes out the my speakers goes in the microphone, and so I'm like, so I'm like, so this time I've learned to wear my headphones. So I wear my headphones, then we go through the episode. But I can't really draw and wear headphones. That's just weird. Bothers me greatly. How are you doing?
Not too bad. Yourself?
I'm okay. I'm okay.
I have been on the inking. I've been inking like a madman today.
Well, one could argue that you're somewhat of a madman.
Yes. I think a lot of people would say that.
You know?
Good night.
I mostly set up my bed, but there was a George in it. So,
Do you want to come in real quick and
maybe
futz with it?
You have one little drop of water right there. Like,
I didn't notice it until you pointed it out.
and then you could not see it at that point. It was like all of your vision. Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go clear out or fix my bed because I'm old and now require like process.
Hey, Brent, how are you?
All right. So I'm thinking.
That could be dangerous.
Tormund's giving him a massage. He's making biscuits. George has recently started doing that too. I'll go take a nap and I'll lay down, and George jumps up onto my chest and then starts making biscuits. And it's like, so what I was thinking was,
I know they're good at making biscuits, but there's more to life than just biscuits.
Right?
They need to make gravy too.
I don't think I want them to make gravy. Just saying. Anyway, I've been thinking of moving my little workspace around the corner a little bit and bringing it back over here, which I think would be great. So that way the camera would be just on the other side of my monitor set here. And I got these cool bins from, well, I got these cool bins from my dad. But they were, they're these, like these, the old, like, you know, gray bins, but you can bolt them up to the wall. So I'm gonna put them all on the wall right up there, so I can just grab stuff on these little things. But I'm thinking what I will do is put that space right here, just on the other side of it, because I can't get to the camera. The cable from the camera doesn't reach all the way around to where it used to be. That place that was right over there used to be real easy for the camera to reach, and the camera cable won't reach. It needs to go about this much further. So I'm thinking I will move it there, which actually is cool because one of these monitors had a monitor arm that's bolted to the wall, and I took the monitor off of it, and so now I just have the arm hanging on the wall. And what I can do is just put the camera on that arm, and then it will aim straight down and look at the workspace that I'm working on, you know.
Yeah.
And that should be good. And then I can add the light over there, shines down on the workspace and stuff like that, and that'll be cool. That's my thought. So well, it doesn't really matter at this point, Brent. I mean, like, that entire area over there is now just such a trashed mess that I'm going to have to clean the whole thing up anyway. And I need to do it before Wicked West, because somewhere over there is my tax license that they need. So I need to show them that tax license. It's in this stack of papers right over here somewhere. So we've got to clean that area up anyway, because usually I have my tax license taped to the inside of my my lockbox, you know, my cash box. But for reasons that are, you know, beyond my comprehension, I didn't do that, and I have no idea why, but I didn't. So there's that. It's a thing. I don't get it. So this last frame didn't make any sense the last time I did. I'm like, this last frame made no sense the last time I did this frame.
And now it's going to make even less sense.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know why I did it this way. It's so weird. Oh, no. Oh, God.
What?
I hit Control A to select all of the picture to copy it over. And apparently, of course, Windows changed focus. So now Control A was in the pre-poses folder. So now I just clicked and dragged the new picture in, and all of them have been selected. So now it has to open all 57 pre-pose pictures into Clip Studio. So I'll be here for a while.
That was the last time I saw Guy alive.
Right? It's going to take forever for it to do that. There they all go. And now, of course, I don't have any clue what any of this is. Yep, that's not the way this works. So here's me closing everything. Bob said he was totally up for us to send stuff to him when we are ready.
Cool. He will definitely be getting this week. So, this morning, where was I at?
No clue.
I was at page 5
Okay.
for inking. I'm currently at page 9. I'm halfway done. I just need to do 10.
All right. The question I've got is, are you burning yourself out?
No.
Okay. As long as this isn't burning you out, I'm good. Because that's the big concern is, it's great. You run at really high speeds, but you also, well, I did 500 pages yesterday and now I can't actually move. So I'm going to lay in bed for the next 2 hours. It's like, woo, that's not good. Just making sure. You know what this is all about, the buddy system. I'm your buddy. My job.
Yeah.
I gotta admit, Brent, though, the Hell art partner is pretty cool. Although, really, honestly, my art partner is not actually Hell. A lovely person I enjoy hanging out with. It's always blessed.
Hell art partner?
Yeah, he typoed.
No.
It was just a cute typo. That's all. It wasn't what he meant to say or anything like that. So, hey, Donald. Good to see you, man.
Hi, Donald. How are you doing?
I kind of worry about him sometimes. I'm kind of worried about you, Donald. Yeah, see, that's what I'm actually not do. Yep. Well, at least he's consistent.
Was that the cup?
That was George.
That
was the George with the cup. At least he's consistent. Although with, Brent's talking about another office reorganization. And the truth of the matter is that now I put in these benches around the outside of the room. Not a lot. They're bolted to the walls. So there's not a lot I can do about reorganizing. Yeah, that's why I'm worried about you, man. Part of the family here, Quack. Part of the Quack family. For better or for worse. Might not be necessarily the better.
Dude.
Right?
And then wasn't there something going on this past week too?
Yeah, I feel like there was too. Like you were having problems this last week too.
I'm watching you, man. I'm watching you.
You gave them 50K or they gave you 50K? Because I don't have 50K. Right? I was going to say. So, does that mean though that that the lawyers are working on the house thing, the housing problem? Because that's been also on my worry list with you. Because at least if they're working on it, that's a good thing. You're supposed to solve everything. Mm-hmm. Man. Tell me this isn't a system where justice only goes to the rich people.
Okay, I won't tell you that.
Yeah. Well, sadly, Can and I are not very rich, or we'd help you out if we could. That always makes me kind of feel bad too, because I'm like, oh man, I wish we had more money. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, not to make you feel guilty or anything like that. I'm just like thinking about that. I was like, I'd help so many people if I had more money. You know? So frustrating.
Yeah.
And honestly, I would just love to be just not freaked out about bills.
Well, particularly with how expensive everything has gotten.
Yeah. So wait a minute. Does that mean that Donald, you've lost the ability to stay at your place? So you're paying $50K and you lost the ability to stay at your place? Sounds horrible. How does that happen? Well, I'm sorry to hear that, my brother. Sorry to hear that. Okay. Modern's cool. I'm into that plan. As long as you have a place that's warm between now and then. That's the big concern. That's what worries me. And that you can keep going and playing poker and doing your things that you do, you know, doing the you do thing, the voodoo that you do so well. As long as that keeps happening, I'm good. In the long run, yeah. Well, okay. Keep with me. That's all. Should still be buttoned up. I have discovered, though, that apparently, as a side note, Mayrel here, her hair apparently goes outside of the force field. Gotcha.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I think it's just a thing. Like, so when in the comic, Chang seals her spacesuit up and it generates a force field around her head. And when it did, Chang's hair went inside it. And then I did the same thing with Mayrel. She snapped hers shut and then forgot and just kept drawing her ponytail. And so her ponytail apparently just sits outside of her spacesuit. I'm like,
it's a holographic ponytail.
Right. I also haven't decided, though. I mean, like, it's indecisive as to whether this bay is actually depressurized or not. It may not actually be in hard vacuum. I'm glad that you will have a place where you can. I was more worried that this is all just going to be a big, well, sorry, hope you have a tent, sort of thing. Like, good heavens.
Better luck next time.
Yeah, right?
I think most bureaucrats think.
Yeah, pull yourself up by your own bootstraps.
Oh, by the way, we're taking those away too.
Yeah, we're taking away your bootstraps. Hope you don't really need those. Yes, that'd be Fan Expo. And no, I'm not going. Fan Expo is already a mess to begin with and super expensive, and they're full of themselves. So I'm over it. But like everybody's coming to that. That is not to discourage you from going if you wanted to go, though. I think that would be awesome. Brent's going to be there. And Johnny's going to be there. Johnny Frakes. And a lot of people there. Which is cool. Mm-hmm. Yep. It's actually kind of sad because I don't think I've seen the last time Brent was here was at Starfest, and it was the last Starfest. And that was interesting because we had I was there as a media team with Geek Tank. Just autographs? Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. On the one hand, I am so glad that the actors are making money off of that because that is so good. On the other hand, it sucks to. But then I'm like, I never have been a big autograph person. And so it's kind of okay that for me, but then I know there are a lot of people who are just poor. Because there's other things, like it's becoming an expectation, right? Like I sign my comics now, and those are supposed to be more expensive. I'm supposed to make them pricier, and that's so weird to me. It's so alien. I'm not saying it's wrong by any stretch, just alien. It's just strange.
I will say these are coming out a lot cleaner now.
I like them. Right. That makes sense. Like, I really
check
was.
out this page.
Shoot. That is a whole evolution better on your inking. I like it.
Where is I1?
Yeah, I know.
So this was the original. This was the original page.
I told him it was okay so long as he didn't burn himself out. I gave him permission. Because totally, that's what Can needs. It's my permission. I'm easily entertained.
So this is the original version of that page.
Yeah, no, I like that one better.
Yeah. I love the perspective on it.
Hey, you added Bellatrix. Good job.
Huh?
You added Bellatrix. Bellatrix,
What
the
did
left
I add?
shoulder of Orion.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you cut out Betelgeuse, but you left in Bellatrix. Good job. That's one of those things where after being with me all this time, you're going to be able to look up at Orion and go, well, okay, so that's Betelgeuse and that's Bellatrix. And everybody like, oh, that's so impressive that you know those stars. And you're like, no, I just have this friend.
People are going to look at my comic and go, God, I wish I could do hands like you. And I'm going to look at my comic and go, what the fuck happened with my hands?
Right. Hey, look, my hands are finally going the right direction. I do that all the time. Hey, look, I've got this the right way. I'm probably going to cry now. Do they still have keys to the city stuff for mayors? Keys given to hang out at con. Not sure I follow that. Because we've talked about 3 different topics now, so now I'm completely confused, as is typical.
As you do.
As you do. For a long time, I was kind of like, well, it was difficult for me to admit that my brain kind of went wonky and stuff like that, and I didn't really do well with that. And so it's kind of one of those things where it was like, now I'm like, oh no, my brain just blipped. It's gone. I don't know. No idea. This is actually where having the maquettes is so freaking useful. Because it's hard to think of how these tortilla chips work.
Huh?
The Shakrana. Because the Shakrana are such a weird shape. And they've got their uniforms projected on them. So they've got chromophores. You know, they've got the little, like, it's like octopuses. They can make their skin change color. So what they do is they chromophore the uniform on their shell. So they're wearing a uniform, but it's a chromophore. So having the 3D model is extremely useful because I can tell where the chromophores are. Like the shape of this, because it's a tortilla chip. Like, legitimately.
Either that or guy's just hungry.
Might be hungry. Kind of thinking about going downstairs and grabbing a snack. Probably tortilla chips.
He went tortilla chip crazy during the stream.
And then the stream was filled with oh, totally. That's one of the things that I love about using these things is, like, I don't have to worry about things like camo and stuff like that. Especially like my Marines. When I deploy the Marines and they're actually in their, like, weird little digital camo, it all makes logical sense. And the little dots stay the same every time I've got them in different scenes, as opposed to just throwing a digital camo on them all the time. It's like, whoop, and hoping for the best. On the first frickin' try. Good job. Good job, me. Thanks, me.
Okay, what's...
Hey, you. How are you doing? You are? Well, that's good. During the break, I'm gonna make my Shakrana model an actual, like, posable model, which would be nice. I'm also going to make... Guess we are now having cat butt time.
Cat butt!
I'm just trying to get you, aligned properly.
And I will get this off to the printers this week and then proceed to die. Talking to myself.
Okay. What is watercolor edge? Not as effective as I want it to be.
Okay, here's the funny thing with how I was doing this before. Was at page 12, I decided she needed a gun. She needed a revolver.
Right.
So she just reaches behind her and pulls it out. It's like, are you having her just pull it out of her ass?
Like, quite literally.
But I've actually shown the revolver in the panels now. So now it makes sense when she pulls out the gun. Because she has a holster for it.
Makes sense. All right. And then I'm going to go downstairs and get more water. I'll be right back.
Okay. I'll see you in a moment.
All right, now I'm back. I have water.
And George will thank you for that later.
For having water?
Yes, when he sticks his head in the cup.
Ah. So now I'm putting in vector layers. You'll be proud of me.
Yay! Vector layers. He's going to Vector. He went to Vector.
It's like going to Plaid.
Or Jared. No way I could just. I don't want to remove it from stream. Okay.
Really? Oh, wait. It's Vector. Like, I missed this lineup. Oh, wait. It's Vector.
Oh, look, I need to erase this. God, I hadn't even standardized her back scars yet on these.
God.
Wow. It's so
Oh,
interesting, the old art, and
Mhm.
seeing how much I've actually figured Brig out as a character. You know?
Mm-hmm. Oh, how would you do that?
I didn't do anything. I swear.
Right?
I swear on my honor.
Acknowledging Donald's joke because it's cute.
I saw a sticker that I want to get. Because I saw Bigfoot and Sasquatched my pants.
I was saying on Geek Tank, somebody has gone out and stabilized the Bigfoot footage from 1973. And it really does look like just some dude.
In a monkey costume.
Yeah. Sad but true.
I think they even the guy on his deathbed even said it was a hoax. Or was that the Nessie one?
That's the Nessie one. Yeah. Nessie was like a complicated sort of submarine.
With a piece that was constantly out of the water.
Mm-hmm. Right. The two sons in Revolutionary War sank. Yeah. The one thing I really like about Vector is that I can go back in and just tap lines a little bit randomly and just get life to the lines, with the adjust line width. Oh, yeah. Okay, I see what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, in the
turtle.
Civil War.
Mm-hmm. The first subs.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Civil War has so many firsts, and nobody believes me. Like the first aircraft bombing, the first.
The first submarine.
Uh-huh.
And successfully did its job.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, it was stuck under the ship when it sank.
Mm-hmm. Well,
but it did what it was supposed to.
Yeah. Really.
God, even Mammy changed quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Though I'm keeping the middle finger shirt.
I like the middle finger shirt. You're in the opening credits with that. No, you're not. It's the other one. Put me in, coach.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Civil War was a great war ground.
Oh no, I'm just reading the dialogue. If I stab it, will anyone notice or care? He's talking about freaking Mammy.
Well, I will caution you as I caution Raph, because Raph was like, I'm going to go back and redo some of Pia as well. Everything's gotten much better, so just don't get too carried away.
No, I'm not getting carried away. Actually, if you look, I'm just inking what I already had.
Well, yeah, I know. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Don't get carried away.
And in some cases, I'm looking at it and I'm going, because the writing is very good. And I really actually like the writing. There are some areas where the panels need a little bit of help, and I try to make them make sense, but I'm not adding scenes, and I'm trying not to add too much on top. Like, the last couple of, there's only one page in which I totally changed the page because it wasn't clear the first time around.
Sure.
But the other ones, it's like, I've just inked right over top of what I already had because it was very solid. And I love the writing for it. Like, it honestly still gives me chuckles even now.
Yeah, no, that's not actually what I'm really talking about per se, although that is definitely a threat. But, I mean, I'm just worried that I am playing the Brent in this this particular picture here. Now, wait a minute, don't get caught up in star charts over there.
No. In fact, I wouldn't even be doing this if it was print ready.
Right.
Like, that's the part that really makes me mad is
you didn't have to do this, but you had
I
to.
didn't have to do this.
Yeah.
I actually really like how this sets up. And I also like the fact that I can now standardize my text. Because like the text in this one alone, I changed font 4 times.
Right.
Because I kept discovering my old fonts.
Right. That's why I've been extremely explicit about only having 2 fonts. There's my Springs font, and then there's my real comic book font. And I'm explicit about it for that very reason.
Well, and what happened was I have new laptops, so I kept losing the old files.
Sure, yeah, I can imagine that.
I think I went to, I think it's comicfont.com or something like that, where they do the sales every year on New Year's.
Yeah.
Do you know them? Okay.
Not like Blambot.
Huh?
Not like Blambot.
No. This is Comic Font or something like that, where they have like professional grade fonts that you can buy
Yeah.
with a license
That
to
might not be
use them
right.
for commercials. And I had bought it's the CC Gibbons font.
Oh yeah. Okay.
But I totally forgot about it until I was most of the way through either this issue or next issue or something like that. And I was like, wait a minute, don't I have that Gibbons font that actually went to a professional font place and bought specifically
With real money and everything, and yeah.
so that I wouldn't get in trouble with licensing of fonts?
The font of youth.
Yes. Here it is. Actually, here's the shirt that you like. It's that's in the opening credits. Put me in, coach.
I like that shirt. It just looks better even with the vector font or vector on there. It just looks a whole lot better.
What does?
Vector.
Yeah.
It aggravates me that I did that.
Yeah, it was also like this is before I discovered the G pen.
Mm-hmm. Man, I just need to say that's what she said right there. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. No, I'm not sorry. I could say that I'm sorry, but we all know I'm not. I have the internal dialogue of a 12-year-old.
Yes, you do.
Sadly, I think my 12-year-old is more mature. Gee Willikers. Really? My buddy Dan keeps playing Kerbal. And I know this because for some reason it is critical for Steam to continue to tell me that. So I'm like, okay.
I think that was a Springs comic.
Yep.
And if it wasn't, it should be.
Yeah.
Oh my God! It's the robot for Steam, just has a periscope. He's playing the game. Okay, no, he's not. Yes, he is. No, he isn't. Yes, he is. He's just having a psychotic break.
Right. He started the game. No, wait, nope. No, he stopped it. Sorry. Oh no, he started again.
We have launch. Okay, he's quit out.
I think he's going to get food. He is. He's getting popcorn. Definitely popcorn.
Ooh, the cheddar kind. The cheddar cheese kind.
everybody.
Actually, I think this is the exact page.
It's on
'Cause
the.
here's her shirt with "Put me in, Coach."
Yeah. I think you're right.
That's the panel.
Not some. He's rolling with that one. I remember back in my day when boilers red line, that was a good steam experience. You know what? I just appreciate you trying. And damn the torpedoes. Full speed ahead. Full steam ahead. Full steam ahead. Admiral Farragut. As it should be. I'm going to do a cover too. I say as I look at your cover. Well, not cover, but the color picture there.
Yeah, that's the cover. I'm not going to redraw the cover because it was very, very complicated. I'm just going to take some art that I already have and make that the new cover.
There.
And save myself some time and effort.
Sounds like a good idea.
And it's a good way of setting up for poster sales too.
Yes. Cover girls never look so good. I'm switching to him then. Yeah. There we go. So I had seen something very interesting and I'm curious to try it. Somebody had taken Blender and put just a whole bunch of blocks together and then ran it through Midjourney, telling it to make a city out of it. And it would turn those just gray blocks into buildings and stuff like that. It was just really wild.
Huh.
And I've thought about like giving that a shot and seeing what happens. You know, what kind of trouble could I get into doing that?
That's a lot of fingers.
Right? But when we're not on, immediate, oh my God. I'm going to give that a shot. What do you think? Because right now we are in critical get this crap done before print deadline mode. Gotta say though, I missed this. Boy, did I miss this. Being gone, I was like, oh, I missed this so much. I bet it would sell as a rare issue, probably. Like they do in Japan, because they do that a lot in Japan.
What?
He's talking about cover girls and stuff like that being comic characters. But I'll see manga on makeup all the time. Manga characters, anime characters. Sometimes even Bennett is pretty. Yeah, I had a buddy who Bennett was his favorite character. I thought that was kind of cool. No. Zzz. Just made a mess of this entire area. Here, let's just erase that. Just erase the whole thing. There. Start over. I think the thing I like the most is that in the redo, Mayrell was once Ward, Brandy Ward, in there in the original. And in her redo, she's now got such a different coloring. It's so much more fascinating. Like, originally she was just blonde, you know? I was like,
Yeah.
And now she's got like this rich, dark skin with these brilliant green eyes, you know? And I just love that. It looks so cool.
What do you think about that for a cover?
I really like I like the cover. I'm not sure I like the font.
Well, the font I can change.
Yeah, I like the cover, but I can't read the font. It's lost.
Okay. So what would make the font readable?
So we're in, there we go. That's at least a little bit more understandable. Take it off serif, I would think. Well, no, wait a minute. Let's think about this. Let's think about this.
I don't think there's a way to remove serif from that font.
No. I was just saying that maybe we should have a sans serif font. But then I stopped and thought, I said, let's think about this. Like, do we need a sans serif font, or should we get a chaotic font or something? You know what I mean? Like,
Well, I have some. Let's see if I can find some of my fonts. If you have an idea for a font, I'm open to it.
Yeah, no, I'll think about it. Also, you're running.
What about that one?
That one's better. And you may want to put a black stripe underneath that and then fade it out just to help it stand out, because there's a lot going on at that bottom piece. And so the words, no matter what, those words are getting lost with the rock and the
Yeah,
it's getting
I get you.
yeah. The old graphic artist in me's coming out. Sorry.
Something like that.
There you go. Yeah. I almost would say that you might want to go both edges. So just make it a black stripe, like an armband.
Like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, that looks better. Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Make sure you have a space in there for your name.
Do I need it on the front cover if I have it on the inside front cover?
I mean, you might. If you want to, you're peddling you, not your comic. In the end. And you'll need to put a number on there. Please put a number on there. says me, who I have to keep trying to buy issue number 3, and I don't know which issue number 3 is. You know. Hey, I may actually finish inking this page before we clear the night.
Yay! How does that look?
Good. I like it. Perfect. Now put a 1 on there or something. I'm getting rushed. I can tell. Lots of stupid mistakes.
And how does that look?
Issue 1's still lost. Can you put a circle around it? A black circle that matches your, or just a black filled circle. A tattered white flag, and is that cause there's no surrender?
No, that's the flag for one of the factions. Okay, how's that?
Good. There we go. Sorry for being fussy. It just looks so much nicer. All right. All the pages are inked except for one splash, which I need to do. And the cover.
Okay, so I can get tomorrow's Tuesday, right?
Yeah. You're looking at this, just go, okay. It depends. Every artist sort of has a different thing. Like some artists really like to put some sequence in there, you know what I mean? Like comics traditionally had a lot of different information going on the cover. It was kind of like, well, you know, here's this happening or that happening or whatever. But one of the things that manga artists tend to do is have, hey, Looney Tunes.
Hey, Looney, how's it going? Are we being rated?
I like looking at, say, Yukito Kishiro's comics, what's on the cover is sort of an extrapolation of the story. In this particular issue, the girls are on the run. And so he literally put the girls on the run in there. Oh no, that worked massive migraine. That sucks.
Oof. Oofta. That's no bueno.
Seriously. My master, the Haruhiko Mikimoto, likes to do vignettes for his covers.
Yeah, actually, you know what? Thinking about it, this would be the perfect cover for the trade paperback when it finally comes out, because this will be a scene later on, like much later in the comic.
Right. Say the vignettes that Mikimoto likes to put on there. Usagi Ojimbo, he'll do it in sort of that same sort of, I don't know. Anyway,
I actually kind of like this cover.
I like
with the way we have the wording.
Okay.
As opposed to my original one.
Yeah.
Because I don't like the feathers as much. I think having something simple like that over the A says a lot more.
I think so too.
And I have her service revolver on her hip, so.
Right. You actually did the work that needed to be done.
Yeah.
Might as well open the actual covers for Bellatrix Rising, because then I'll know where everything is for layout. Oh man, it's about time. It's getting to that time.
But
That'd be the time in question.
yeah. Fetch my brown trousers. Yeah, I think. Let's see. Like 5 or 6 a day.
Can't wait for Deadpool 3, huh? Why are you a different size? Hell. This is why we can't have nice things. I swear.
Six.
Capital N nudity.
Huh?
Capital N nudity. I don't just have nudity. I have nudity.
Oh Lord! He's gone crazy.
I got insane again. That's why we can't be trusted.
So, according to my calculations, I can have this finished by Friday and ready to print.
Nice. You are all one big happy stupid. That doesn't help me. It's because I didn't know how to do the line thingy. It's kind of aggravating. And there we go. But we've at least got the opening set up there. Regardless of how you look at it, though, having 3 of these issues on the table is going to look awesome. I mean, even if it isn't a complete episode.
Yeah. How many blade tricks are you planning on having on the table?
No, like I said, there'll be 3 of them because there'll be the
The mini
Omake
comic.
1, there'll be issue 1 of episode 1, and then there'll be the technical manual or the world building document.
That's pretty good.
Right? That's not bad at all.
And then I'll also have 3 on the table.
Yeah.
I'll have issue 1 of Armageddon Divinity, Jurassic Thunder, and Cryptids and Cogs.
Yeah, there you go.
Trying to think if I should bring. Should I bring a little DVD player with some sort of screen? Like even a laptop or something like that, or something,
Maybe.
and have Jurassic Thunder playing the movie
Yeah.
because I own it. It's right here.
Yeah. No, that might not be a bad idea. Is it on DVD? Is
Right
it on
here.
DVD or Blu-ray?
This is. I haven't even opened it. DVD.
I have a little portable DVD player that has a screen on it. It's
Okay.
about yay big. It's got a screen, and you load the DVD in the back. We can use that.
Okay.
It's actually adorable. It's actually sitting right over there, which is in that same zone as where I need to clean out to find my stupid tax license anyway. I think red might be cool for this. Because I think that issue 1 is going to be blue, green, and purple. So I think Omake being red might not be a bad idea. Because then it'll stand out with all the other issues.
And I owe you $75 for the table, correct?
Yeah, but didn't you buy a table somewhere along the line? No, because this last one was free, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
We'll figure it out. I think that's true, but we'll figure it out.
Okay.
I am not horribly concerned at this moment, I guess I should say. I mean, I probably ought to be, but I'm not.
That's up my sleeve and presto.
It's just money. I don't care. Yeah. And that's why my wife is mad at me a lot. Well, we're at 12:06, and I think I'm happy with where we are here. And of course, I'll just restart tomorrow morning. So we'll come back in tomorrow morning, and then I'll just keep moving from right here. I mean, like, I don't have a restart warning coming up, so I presume we will all not restart in the morning, and all will be good. And then I will decide what to do. So we're going to go to Wicked West, which is April 14th and 15th.
Yes.
And that's up at the ranch, which is between here and Fort Collins on I-25. It's a big complex. You can't miss it. You're driving along I-25 and there's like all these buildings and hotels and crap in the middle of nowhere. So, and it's all right off of I-25, literally. It's on either side of I-25. Some of it's on the east side and some of it's on the west side. So we'll be on the west side of it in the convention center. So, and then it's Wicked West Con and stuff like that. It's very important, Brian. I'm banking on you being there because I actually signed up for like 2 or 3 panels to do a couple of panels. So just so
yeah, and I am also banking on being there.
Yeah, I mean, like unforeseeable circumstances, whatever. But yeah, and that's totally cool. There's nothing wrong with that. I just want to make sure you know that.
Yeah,
I'm signing myself up for stuff because poor Todd needs panels. And actually, I think I'm going to be doing a panel that might be like the coolest panel that has ever paneled for me. I'm going to be doing how to be a creative with ADD.
yeah, that actually would be really cool.
Yeah, so I think that's going to be one of those kind of, I don't know whether the con badges are reasonable or not. I know that our table was pretty cheap, considering that DakuCon wanted frickin' $200. Let's see what their badges are. What are the tickets? Yeah, oh yeah. General admission for both days is $15. So it's like, it's really not that expensive. And it's April 15th and 16th, not 14th and 15th. So, oh yeah, totally reasonable. You know, so $15, that's not bad at all. Okay, well, I am OOH.
Yeah, well, it's after midnight, so
It is, and if we want, I got to get back up tomorrow morning and do this again and get back in here and finish this thing.
yeah.
Because we got one filler page and then the cover, and then I think on the back cover, inside back cover panel, I'm going to do a, hey, you want to watch our show? It's Quack, you know.
Yeah.
So I think we should do that. Okay, guys. Thanks, Donald, for keeping us company. Looney Tunes, I hope your migraine's better. I hope you feel better, my friend. Please do good. Donald, we'll see you later on as well. Thank you for joining me, Ken. Appreciate it. And I will see you all on the morrow. And remember, keep your eyes on the stars. Goodbye.
Bye.